Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm back, okay? I'm back. And what I did was, since I, was gone, not that long, just to make sure that I got everything, I added some more flour to the chicken. I mean, like I say, working in these restaurants, the flour and the cornstarch is what makes it so crispy. So as you can see, it's well coated. It's well coated, just like at the restaurants, well coated. Okay, so now I'm going to add some fresh oil to it. Okay. Okay. So I have the burner on and the pot. So let's add some oil. I'm going to deep fry my chicken. I do have a what do you call that thing over there? I do have a deep fryer, but it's over on the other side. It's over on the other side, and I thought that just by me doing it this way will be more convenient, as far as cooking. But I do have a deep fryer over there with a basket and all that. But however, what I want to do is I want to cook this chicken in this oil until the chicken, when it starts floating to the top, it's going to be ready the same way it does in a deep fryer. You don't need a deep fryer to fry chicken. You just need a pot to fry chicken. So where, I'm not going to add all this chicken at one time. Only reason why is because I don't want to crowd it. I want each and every piece of chicken to get the total amount of heat that it needs. I want it to be delicious and crispy. Sometimes you can add too much chicken and it breaks the grease down and your chicken don't come out right. So I'm not going to break the grease down at all. So now I'm going to change gloves again, and I'm going to turn this camera off until this grease get hot, and I'll let you know the temperature and what it should be like in a minute, y'all. Okay, Miss Daylight Clay. Hey, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. And we're getting ready to deep fry this chicken. When I say deep fry, sometimes you can saute your chicken, sometimes you can bake it, you can broil it. But a lot of us like fried chicken, deep fried chicken. So my oil is getting hot. And this is the most important part of frying chicken. Knowing where your oil temperature is and knowing how to control the heat. You don't want it to overcook. You don't want it to undercook. You don't want your meat to be cooked on the outside and raw on the inside. Chicken takes time to cook, and you would love the results. So I'm going to turn the camera back down, and my pot is on, and the temperature is getting hot, and I'm going to show you how to maintain your temperature. Let's turn the camera on. Okay, let's do a little bit more. Okay, can you see the pot? Yeah, can you see the pot? Okay, so take some flour, throw it in there. Depends on how it sizzles, tells you how hot your grease is. So my grease, let me turn it on high because I didn't have it on high. So let me turn it on high because it's not giving me that. When you throw the flour in, it tells you again how hot your grease is. So when you throw that flour in initially, you want that grease to be hot first. Then you want to turn it down. And then you want to cover it. And then you want to uncover it. Okay? Okay. So I'm waiting for the temperature of the grease. Yay, fried chicken today. I'm so excited. Fried chicken today. And I got this, it's not the, I got this, I'm not going to complain, but I got this on the front burner, and the front burner is smaller than the back burner. Let's see, but if I put it on the back burner, so I put it on the front burner You know, so the front burner, you know, by it being smaller elements to heat up the pot, it just takes a little longer time to do that. But I'm so excited. I'm going to have some fried chicken. And like I say, I've been eating fried chicken from different restaurants and things like that, man. Trust and believe, I don't know if it's the COVID or whatever, but I've been disappointed. I have been totally disappointed. Okay, so now it's showing me, because I threw some flour in there and the flour is like sizzling. I want to get a little bit more hotter. You need hot grease to start it. Okay, I'm going to show you. And I'm going to start off with the chicken tenders, okay? Okay, yes, yes. Chicken. Okay, and you don't want your grease to burn. Don't let it burn. Don't let it turn dark. When you're frying chicken, you got to be like this, attentive. You know what I mean? You got to pay attention, you know, to make some good fried chicken. Like I said, because sometimes you fry your chicken too fast and you still have blood in it. Sometimes you fry your chicken too slow and it's not done. Okay, so my heat is telling me it's not at the proper temperature to drop it in. I'm going to give it 30 seconds and I'm going in with the tenders. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to dip the tender in there. There it goes. It's frying. I wish I can show you, but it's frying. It's bubbling. We're going to put the chicken tenders in there. Oh, and you might be able to hear it. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? That means it's ready. When you hear that bubbling sound like that, it's ready. But don't let it burn. And because I'm frying what I call deep chicken, then I can put, because I have enough oil in it. When you're frying chicken like that, and when you're frying in great quantities, you got to have the oil cover the meat. You got to have the oil cover the meat. So I can add, you know, I'm going to add all these tenderloins because I got enough oil in the pot and it's hot. I got enough oil to cover the meat. I wish I can show you. Let me see. I don't want to mess up anything, but let's see if I can bring the camera a little bit closer. Did you see that? Did you see that? I have enough oil in the pan to cover the meat. Okay, so now, oh, I have to plug it back up. No, I ain't gonna worry about it. Hope my camera don't shut off because I had it plugged up. But I have enough oil in here to cover the meat. So if you're deep frying chicken, deep frying it, not sauteing it, not basting it, not broiling it, but if you're deep frying it, make sure you have enough oil to cover the meat. That way, when the chicken gets done, it pretty much rises to the top. It rises to the top. So y'all, I messed up my camera, but that's okay. We're good. We can get it back. This is the pot. Here's the chicken. Okay, so now I'm going to just move the chicken around. I'm just going to move it around. I'm going to stir it. And I'm going to show you. What it looks like. Okay, so now at this point, because I did have the heat up to where I wanted it to be, I'm going to turn the heat down. It was on high. I'm going to turn it down to 5. And I'm going to cover it. Because I don't want to cook that fast anymore. I want to make sure that the chicken is cooked all the way through. So I turned the temperature down. I put a cover on it. It's going to simmer and fry the chicken where when you taste it, it's going to be so succulent and so delicious. So, I'm going to let that cook for about like this. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when I take it out. I'm going to let that cook for about 2 minutes. See you in a minute. Okay, guys. I don't know what's going on, but here we go. So, I'm going to take the chicken tenders out. And the reason why I put, like, sometimes people don't put a cap or a top on their chicken. It makes it cook really fast without the top. And that could be fine. But I like to put a cap on it so that it gets tender and it gets moist and it is not so much dry heat. You understand what I'm saying? So and I got the heat on my pot still on high. I turned it down and I covered it. And this is what the chicken tenders look like. Woo, would I like to take a bite. But this is what they look like, okay? So now I have some other meat to cook. So the fire is hot. It's not burning. You don't want it to burn. You don't want it to oversee what you're trying to cook. So now I'm going to go in with the legs. And it's giving me that sizzle, sizzle sound. Well, you know, okay. So the temperature has dropped. It has dropped. And it's all about the temperature. The temperature has dropped. So you don't want to put cold chicken in hot grease. You want to put cold chicken, you want to make sure that the temperature of the grease is going to cook the chicken. If I was to put some chicken in this pot and the grease was cold, then it would make this chicken soggy, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. You want to make sure the temperature of the grease is able to fry the food. And this is one of my, oh my. Who want a delicious bite? And like I said, I got my ranch dressing. Oh, child, this is hot. That's what it looks like. Flaky, crispy, delicious. I wish I could take a bite, but it's too hot. But this is the chicken tender. Yes. So the grease is not as hot as I would like for it to be to add the other chicken, because once you add other meat to it, it drops the temperature of the grease. So you make sure the temperature is hot enough for you to add other things to it. And then once you add other things to it while the temperature is hot, turn the temperature down. Turn it down so you don't burn it. Okay? So I'm looking at this chicken leg. Oh my God. Want to see me take a bite of the chicken tender? Want to see me take a bite of the chicken tender? Let's see. This is a small piece. It looks so good. But you always, when you're cooking, man, I tell everybody this. When you're cooking, move that. Oh, this is still so hot. You got to pay attention to the grease. Ooh. Ooh. Do this for a minute. Taste tester I am. This is so hot. Okay. I can hear the sound of the grease. Which lets me know the grease is reaching to a temperature that I can add the other chicken to. You don't want to add chicken to cold grease. Never, ever, ever add chicken to cold grease, or even grease that is not at a temperature to fry that. Yes, ma'am. Oh, my. Okay. Let's get back over here. Oh. It's hot. The grease is hot. Okay, so now that it's hot, that's when you want to add your meat. Not burning, but hot. Ah. So yeah. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video on cooking homemade, not homemade, but country fried double dip chicken. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's going to take another 15 minutes to fry those legs and thighs. But I got my tenders, baby. And I'm listening. I'm listening to what the grease is doing. So, I thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for viewing. All I need is my dressing and my hot sauce. Yes, 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 yes. So, again, guys, this has been a very good video for you and for me. Who's hungry? Fry you some chicken, y'all. So, guys, in the meantime, and in between time, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye.